Okay, everybody, let's talk side mount escape. You're going to find yourself stuck in side mount many times throughout your jiu-jitsu journey, so it's important that you start to learn how to escape from that position. I'm going to work with my partner Steve today on two different variations. One side mount escape will lead you to an open guard, and one side mount escape will lead you to a closed guard. So find some space, find a partner, and let's get started. My partner's going to start by putting me into a good side mount. From here, I notice a lot of people will hold people down on top of them, which may protect you for a little while, but it won't help you get into a better position. So I need to start creating a frame from here. I can't just bring my arm over because Steve will probably catch it in one of his favorite submissions. So instead, I find this opening between his neck and I bring my hand inside between his neck and shoulders, all the way across to grip onto his opposite shoulder. From here, I make sure that my forearm maintains a strong position. I'll need to bring my opposite arm inside. So I can't just pull it in because there's not enough space, but I can find the opening between his hip and his thigh, and I bring my elbow down inside. From here, I want to grip around his ribs and connect my forearm to his stomach. This frame will work together as one, pushing. Once I've created a strong frame, I'll need to start to create space to set up my side mount escape. So I'm going to bridge. I make sure my feet are not too far away and not too close in that I can't control. Once I find a good base with my feet, I'm going to bridge up. I try to get my hips up as high as I can because I need to start to create space to escape. Once I start to bridge up, I'm not just going to push Steve up, I'm actually going to push him up and away, like so. Extending my frame here, I'm going to take my hips and drop them back to create more space. If my partner still has a really good grip, from here I can walk my shoulders back to break open that grip. I'll take this outside leg and I'll needle and thread my foot inside to start to set up a butterfly guard. Still maintaining this frame against Steve's posture, I'll start to bring my forearm back so that I can shift my weight into it and actually start to lean forward into him. I need this arm to post with because if he starts to push back into me, I have to have something strong to keep pushing back into him. From here, I can sit my hip through and come up to my butterfly guard. Now I'm in a position to start fighting again. Or at least I've escaped a side mount and I can start to work to a better position, maybe set up a sweep. Now that we've worked our side mount escape to an open guard, let's talk about our side mount escape to a closed guard. The beginning is going to be the same. I'm going to create my frame, I'm going to bridge and create space, and then what I do with that space is where the difference is. I find myself stuck here in a strong side mount, so I start to create my frame. I sneak my hand in between his neck and bring it across to the other shoulder, maintaining that frame against his collarbone. My opposite arm, the elbow finds the opening in his hip and his thigh, and I bring my arm down in, grip his ribs, and lock against his stomach. With my frame working together, I'm going to bridge and extend my frame away, creating space, and dropping my hip to maintain that space. From here, I'm trying to shoulder walk back and break open his grip, but I'm having trouble. So from here, I'm going to start to set up a closed guard. I'll use the grips that I have on him and I'll pull myself in, bringing my knee shield against his stomach. I let the outside of my foot hook into his stomach or his ribs so that I can maintain that knee shield. This opposite leg will come up and over and squeeze for a good Z guard. I don't want to stay here too long and he's still pushing into me, so I'm having trouble bringing this leg out to my closed guard. So what I'll do is I'll take behind this tricep and I'll pull him to the side, creating space to pull my leg out. I'll lock my feet together behind him for a really good closed guard, and now I can start to look for position control, submission setups, or maybe opening back up to create more space. Thank you for working side mount escapes with us today here at LPMA. Now you have two options to get to from your side mount escape: open guard or closed guard. But the most important part is that you learn how to escape side mount. Try it out, have you have any questions, reach out, comment below. Thanks, guys.